This reprogramming doesn't need to be a long process. After all, a change in mindset can lead to quick changes. However, the real challenge is often not knowing how to change, but having the courage to question what we have accepted as truth for so long. But the power of transformation is not only in the beliefs we hold, but also in how we see ourselves within the context of those beliefs. Identity, which is built upon these foundations, is the most powerful force in creating reality. Who we believe we are and how we position ourselves in relation to the world determines the limits of what can be achieved. Identity is what unlocks or limits the potential of our lives. The concept of who you believe you are is not just a description of your characteristics or a reflection of your past experiences. In fact, your identity is a dynamic force that shapes how you interact with the world and, more importantly, how the world interacts with you. How you see yourself defines what is possible and what is not. What you accept as truth about who you are sets the boundaries of your experience. If you see yourself as someone who is always struggling, always falling short of what you want, that will be your starting point, and the world around you will begin to reflect that. The real power lies in realizing that identity is not something fixed. It is not a destiny imposed on us, but like a fluid energy, it can be molded at any moment. Every thought, every feeling, every choice we make about who we are directly influences the future we are creating. The secret of the 33rd degree reveals that by changing your identity, by seeing yourself as the version of you that has already achieved everything you want, the universe starts to adjust to match this new identity. It's as if you had the ability to transform, not in the future, but now, in the present moment. Because when you begin to see yourself not as someone in search of something, but as someone who already possesses what they want, the environment around you begins to reflect this internal change. The power to change your life is not just in your actions, but in how you position yourself internally, how you see yourself. If you adopt a new identity that is already aligned with the future you want to create, the reality around you has no choice but to adjust to this new frequency. So changing how you see yourself and who you believe you are is the first step to accessing the power to transform any aspect of your reality. It is not a process of waiting to become someone, but about becoming the person you wish to be.